I had cancer. The goal was just to get my strength up. Single pull-up seemed like a tangible goal. That kind of like snowballed into 3-time national champion, and now I compete overseas. We talk about fit shaming because, you know, there's fat shaming, there's all sorts of shaming, but people don't realize how hard it is being in an industry that is male dominant and how many negative comments you get. I'm very self-conscious and I'm very shy. So if I walk through the shops, headphones in, look down, you know, I don't like seeing the attention I draw. I love what I do. I love my physique, but the negative stares do get to me sometimes. If they have muscles, I think they're less intimidated. But the men who are smaller feel a bit intimidated if they see me. I have been asked if I beat my boyfriend, which I thought was quite rude. I don't have a boyfriend. I know if I did, I wouldn't beat him. Just to put it out there.
Mounted archery isn't a traditional sport in South Africa. The way that we play rugby, other countries do mounted archery. It didn't begin as a sport. It came from war in the days of Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, and the Ottoman Turks. Because it is such a traditional sport, many of the countries wear real traditional wear like they would have done when they gone to war. We are busy developing our own culture. We've got guys dressing up as samurais, we've got Vikings. I'm a Greek hoplite, but the principle is that this is a full, authentic, working uniform to go to war. How dangerous this sport can be depends largely on whether you stay on your horse or not. And we're adding weapons to it as well. Our youngest rider on track at the moment is 4 years old, and our oldest participant is 63 this year. We are trying to teach people to be warriors, to stand up to the things that challenges them every day.
I'm Sean Verth, and I am a professional free runner and stunt performer. Parkour is French. There is no difference between free running and parkour. A free runner is somebody who uses their environment to create art through poetry and motion. Free feels like freedom. Nothing is in your way. Everything stops in that moment when you're jumping. So that to me is freedom. It's just nothingness and peace. It's improved my life for overcoming obstacles. It helps you break that mental barrier and go through life with the least amount of resistance. People don't see the hundreds and hundreds of hours that free runners put into training. They only see the part where the guy's jumping off like a 2-story building. It's like, that's stupid, like why would he do that? But he's trained for it, so he knows how to land, he knows what to do. You train, you eat well, and it could go on forever. I don't really see an end point to it. I'm gonna be an 85-year-old man doing parkour.
I started playing touch rugby at high school, and from there I made the provincial side and eventually was able to represent my country. It's almost like chess, where one team will do one thing and then you will have a move to counteract it. So I like the fact that it challenges you. It's also a speed game, so you have to be quite fit, but most of all it's just a lot of fun. The South African team participated in the 2019 Touch Rugby World Cup, which was held in Putrajaya in Malaysia.
So what does it feel like knowing that you're scoring a try for your country?
So that would be indescribable. My very first match for South Africa, I scored a hat-trick. When you get put on the scorer's board, it's out of this world to know that you've been written down in history, basically. Our matches were streamed on YouTube, so I had my students watching me and I saw them in the comments reel, which was quite cute. And I was also fortunate enough that my wife could come with, and she was there at every single match as well. Having to come home and try and explain to someone what you've just experienced, I would have never been able to do it. She was also there on the sidelines, screaming, shouting, she was taking videos, so I got to share everything with her, and that was very, very special.